you're obviously very passionate, very knowledgeable about what you do. Where does that come from? Like, what's? Tell us the story.
So my mum was a nursery school teacher, and she used to take me to see her accountant. And if you go back a few years, because unfortunately I'm not 21 anymore, and his accountancy office was in an old Georgian house. So he had a three-quarter plinth round the walls. He had a grandfather clock in the corner. On the three-quarter plinth, the old days, it used to be a company seal where you press it down, and he had all the seals round the top. He had a grandfather clock. And I would sit on a chair next to my mum with a glass of orange and a rich tea biscuit with my legs dangling off the chair. And he would basically be doing my mum's accounts because she was a nursery school teacher, didn't earn a lot of money, but she had two nurseries for infant children. And he could virtually do it in his head. He was a very clever man, and he could add up four columns of numbers all at one go. And I thought, well, this isn't a bad job if you could do that. Now, he was a typical accountant. He was 5'6". He had a three-piece suit, a pencil moustache, a bowler hat, rolled umbrella. And I thought, well, that's not a bad job. So when I started finished my A-levels, I got a job at that firm of accountants. And that's how it all started. And I ended up qualifying with Robson Rhodes, which was about the fifth largest firm of accountants in their head office in City Road, London. And they got bought out by Grant Thornton. And prior to that, I then moved to Panel Kerr Forster and became an audit manager there. And at that stage, I ended up going to Guyana with Lord Beaverbrook, and we bought 250 square miles of the Demerara Sugar Company, which is the Demerara River. And we had to do a due diligence team over in Guyana. And then I had another job where I had to reverse a company on the Toronto Stock Exchange. So we had 16 property companies in the UK. We went out to Toronto and reversed the company on the Toronto Stock Exchange. And then when I set up Wilkins Southworth, people do business with people. So some of them came with me, and we acted for the largest telecommunications business in St. Petersburg, Russia. And we've acted for the largest landowner in Bucharest, Romania. And that one was really simple. I had a client came to me and he said, we need some double taxation treaty because I'm buying land in Bucharest. He lived in Devon. And I said, well, why don't you go to the sort of largest firm in Devon and they'll help you? And he said, like where? And I said, well, try Exeter. So he went there and he said, they're not interested. They won't do it. So I said, all right, I'll do it. So then I went out there and I had to work out the double taxation treaty. So we'd done double taxation treaties with Russia before. So we thought, well, why don't we try it with Romania? So then no one else wanted to do it. So I did it. So that's how that started. And then we've got clients out in Rome. We did audits over there. We've acted for clients on the NASDAQ. We've done personal tax for ex-directors of Fiat, Deutsche Bank, Ferrero Rocher. And it's just a case of my wife says that if I was a woman, I'd be permanently pregnant because I never say no. so, the jobs just come along, and then if you do a good job, they recommend you to other ones.